Hey, what's happening? What's happening? I tried to like hell to omit this. Dairy, cottage cheese to be exact. Cottage cheese, bodybuilding staple from 1970, 1980. We used to eat a ton of cottage cheese. There was a time when I dove into the cottage cheese and I ate the cottage cheese. That's how much cottage cheese I ate. And I tried to omit it. These days, it's hard to do because dairy is a good protein source, and dairy is really something you can grab in a quick moment. It's all pretty fantastic, but the problem is not the best for you. A lot of inflammation. Yogurt, right? A probiotic, they say. Probiotic. Yogurt is probiotic. Not really, not necessarily. It is to a certain extent, but there are far better ways you can get your probiotic. Kimchi, sauerkraut, fermented vegetables, all kinds of good ways to get your probiotic. My point, I'll slow it down, is to omit dairy if you want to be at your best. Take the dairy out of the everyday diet. Once in a while, I assume you get away with it, but for the most part, omit your dairy. And here's one more thing that you have to cut out if you're conscientious. I don't have a full loaf of bread to show you. That's how much I've been eating and my wife's been eating. But the bread, whole wheat bread, you gotta be kidding. You know the way they make bread these days? Do you have any idea the way the farmers make their wheat these days? Nothing against farmers. I love farmers, but the wheat that's processed and made and grown in 2025 is a far cry from the wheat that was grown just a mere 30 years ago, 25 years ago. It's junk. Every wheat-based product is junk. It's not going to get you anywhere. It's going to get you feeling bad. You know, I have a knee problem that I never had before. If I eat a little bit more wheat, or if I eat any wheat or any dairy, my knee starts to act up. I have a little situation in my low back and hip. And if I start to eat a lot of dairy, a lot of wheat, it exacerbates that situation to no end. I feel so much worse. Here's my telltale sign. As soon as I omit the wheat and the dairy, I feel great again. Not great, I'm 64, but I feel pretty darn good again. Pretty darn good again. There's a direct correlation with wheat, dairy, and inflammation. It's going to wear and tear at you until you just don't understand what's making you feel so lousy. And then it hits you. The video. You say, oh yeah, that guy on the video said, omit the wheat and the dairy. And I think you should. I really think you should. And this is not against anybody trying to get a protein source from dairy. I know sometimes there are no choices and you have to make a quick choice, but don't make it a staple. Don't make it an everyday thing. Don't make it a go-to food. Do me a favor, okay? So I'm against wheat, I'm against dairy, especially when you're 60 and you're 65 and you're 70. I happen to be 64. I'm right in that middle range. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. Yes, subscribe if you can. Push that button. Like the video. Come on, like that video. I really appreciate it very much. And comment down below. I'll answer. I'll be back tomorrow with a workout. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.